Welcome to HKB. I'm Shaz.
I'm Raymond, and today we'll be taking a look at Eureka's release of Full Alert.
Full Alert was originally released in 1997 by Brilliant Idea Group Limited, also known as BIG.
This Eureka Blu-ray is a Region B, and the running time of the film is 99 minutes long. The film itself is a crime drama.
Starring in Full Alert is Ching-Wan as Inspector Baau,
Francis Ng as Mike Kwan,
Jack Cao as Gang Leader Zhang,
and Amanda Lee as Chung Lai Hung.
and the director is Ringo Lam.
So, a brief synopsis from Eureka. Perfectionist, workaholic Inspector Baau finds himself up against Mac Kwan, a seasoned criminal intending to use his explosive skills to pull off a huge heist. Baau must use his own resources to stop Mac and prevent heavy civilian casualties. Right, so just before we get into the film this time, we're having a little think about our Christmas special which is coming up. As you can see, we have these lovely HKB mugs.
Make a nice cup of tea.
Makes a great cup of tea, doesn't it? Cheers all.
Mm.
So we're thinking of the possibility, if anybody's interested, maybe giving some of those mugs away as prizes if we run a little competition at Christmas. And also, as another prize, Shaz is going to be doing a category-free themed calendar with lots of sexy poses that replicate erotic ghosts.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
Do we not?
No, we didn't.
Just...
No.
Anyway, so let us know what you think, guys. Any interested in this or anything else? Let us know. Right, okay, so swiftly moving on to Full Alert from Eureka, which we got nice and early. Quite pleased about that. You're a big fan of Ching-Wan in his comedies.
Yeah.
What did you think of the more serious side of Ching-Wan?
It was very different,
Mm-hmm.
but I wasn't disappointed. I thought he was great in this.
Yeah.
In a serious role. It was nice to see him being more serious, actually.
Yeah.
I just felt his poor character didn't seem to have a lot of luck with, a lot of the work they were trying to do to catch the baddie.
Yeah, I hadn't seen this one before, and we've purposely not listened to the commentaries yet, or any of the extras, because we didn't want it to colour our view and what we had to say, because we had a very definitive idea of what we wanted to say. And I loved it. I thought, here we go with a film where the hero isn't outstandingly amazing. He doesn't do everything right. On the contrary, he seems to do most things wrong. He's a very, very flawed character. He has a bad temper, and when things aren't going his way, he snaps at people that are working around him. The synopsis hinted that he's a bit of a perfectionist. Maybe so, but he didn't do things to perfection. He just expected it from other people. He's quick to snap if somebody's not done something, oh, do I have to think for you? And got really agitated with them. Where do you think that stemmed from, his character?
I'm not sure, but I think it was possibly a bit more realistic than other characters in other films, maybe, because not everyone does do everything themselves. They are supported by other people at the police station or what have you. So I think it was more realistic.
Yeah, they did all seem to come to him, didn't they? With him being the superior.
But that's what it would be like, isn't it?
And
he'd have this final say, but he might still expect people to do so much themselves off their own back.
Yeah, and we had Ka-Lok. He was one of the cops on his team. He was very sort of brash, quick to anger as well. I quite liked the role he had in this. Usually, fights and stunts. This was more dramatic for him. And I thought that was a good to see that side of Ka-Lok as well. and both of them are really good in this. But I do feel like the weight of everybody's expectation, including his own expectation of himself, is what brought out maybe the worst in him in some of the scenes. I did have to question, because he questions it himself in the film. I don't know whether I should be doing this job, whether I'm right for it. When he's talking with his wife, I thought, I'm not sure you should be doing this job. I'm not sure he's the right guy for the job. But once it was started, and they're onto this criminal that's planning this heist, played by Francis Ng, and how good was he in this?
Oh, he was fantastic, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was really good. And so many layers to the characters in this. I mean, for instance, go back to Francis Ng. Do you think he was just an out and out villain, his criminal character? Do you think he was just completely one-coloured, black and bad? Or do you think there was more depth to him?
Well, I think we sort of thought slightly differently on this, because we sort of thought he's a baddie, criminal with maybe a moral code, because he didn't, like when the wife of Lau Ching-Wan's character got captured, although in I think it was in her own home, wasn't it?
Yeah, he sort of pretended he was like a reading the meter or something.
Yeah, and he went in and tied up her and the child. And you were saying, well, he didn't hurt them, but then I said, well, how, it might not physically have hurt them, but it would psychologically have hurt them probably for a long time after that, not feeling safe in their own home. So I don't know, it's...
Yeah, for me, I don't think that was his intention though. I don't think he was out to do harm. I think he thought he was doing what he had to do to get what he needed to get done. I don't think he saw himself in the wrong. There's a couple of other opportunities he had to hurt people that other criminals and villains might have done, like a helicopter pilot that, when he flew him out of his escape in that sequence, I fully expected to see the helicopter pilot dead, but he wasn't.
He wasn't, yeah. No, I was surprised at that, because I thought, he's going to kill the pilot when he gets dropped off.
And there's another scene as well where he gets the better of another character and doesn't kill him. But, he just dumps his gun and moves on. So yeah, I can see what you're saying. What he does in the film will be extremely damaging to some of the other characters long term. But also, like you said, the moral code thing, I thought that was good. And what about the is it Amanda Lee, the one that played Francis Ng's girlfriend in this? I'm not sure. She's not ringing any bells for me. I'm sure we'll probably have seen her in something before, but I didn't recognise her. What do you think of her role?
I thought it was very good. I thought she did really well.
Yeah?
What do you think?
Yeah, I kind of liked her. She had an unusual look to her. She's not like some of the sort of more classical looking Hong Kong actresses.
Right.
Like and by Hong Kong actresses, I mean actresses that work in Hong Kong movies, like Shuki, Zhongji Li, Karina Lau. She doesn't look like those, and I don't mean that unfavourably. She has a different look to her, and I kind of liked it and the fit in this film. It made her feel very real in that role to me. Yeah. And yeah, you had some thoughts on the music in this, didn't you?
Yeah, it sounded like from The Ring.
Yeah. Has anybody else noticed that? Because when we was watching it, some of the sound bites definitely sound like they were from the Japanese version of The Ring. We'll leave a clip playing over us now, but has anybody else noticed this before? And it might even be mentioned in the extras. We don't know. We haven't watched them yet. But yeah, it fit the film really well.
It did, yeah.
It fit the film really well, Yeah, the tension in this film was unbelievable, and it added that extra sense of realism. We like heist movies.
Love heist movies, and I like the underwater sort of take on it. So we think we'd seen that sort of heist done before in something else.
Yeah.
Might not have been made before this film, but yeah, so I thought that was really good.
Yes. I mean, like Shaz says, we do have a thing for heist movies. There's a French one that we both really love called Rafifi. Yes. You've not seen that, guys? Then get on it and watch it. It's possibly the best heist movie ever.
So original. What happens in that?
But yeah, this one was good. I like the fact that they're robbing a race course as well, which is, unusual. But obviously it's because the race course has done Francis Ng wrong in his opinion.
Yes.
Yeah. And like I say, it's such a refreshing take to see the cops floundering, struggling, and a lot does go wrong. I mean, unbelievably so.
Yeah.
You would be, if you was that cop and you'd made those mistakes, you would want to think about jacking it in. I mean, there's some serious repercussions to what goes wrong in this, and he's by no means like a superhero cop. In fact, he's very everyman, and that's why I like this one so much. Realistic take. Absolutely fantastic direction by Ringo Lam. Great acting from Ching-Wan. I think he did get some awards to this one. And for me, myself, I'm giving this one an 8.5 out of 10.
I'm scoring this 7.5 out of 10.
So a little bit more my wheelhouse than yours, but both really hold it in high regard. Right, so just before we go, a few words about the release itself. We have this lovely slipcase, which has artwork from a Gregory Sacra, if that name is correct pronunciation. Also, same image on. Really like this image. You got the red for Francis Ng and the blue for Lau Ching-Wan with all the money from the heist in the middle. Very simple, but very elegant. Really nice cover for this. We have a brand new feature-length audio commentary by Asian film expert Fang Zheng, who you may have seen many times over on Hong Kong Cinema Appreciation Society with Will. Seems like a really nice guy, very, very knowledgeable, and puts a lot of hard work into his commentaries. And there's actually an audio commentary by the director Ringo Lam on this one, so that's a real extra special treat to have really that. Good. We also have a brand new interview with the composer Peter Lam. You have the theatrical trailer, and there is a nice collector's booklet with writing by David West from Neo magazine. So yeah, we feel
really good.
Maybe not hundreds of extras, but all very good, solid extras.
Things you'd want, especially that commentary by Ringo Lam.
Yes, oh yeah, beautiful package. We're really chuffed with this one, so we're rating it 4 stars. The picture quality on this one, Shaz?
It was okay. I didn't feel it was as good as some others we've seen. It wasn't perfect.
Yeah, I know.
To me.
It was unusual for you to be less than satisfied.
Yeah,
Usually me, that's a bit picky. For me, myself, I only, some of the dark scenes I thought were grain heavy. I don't mind grain. Grain style provides the detail in the imagery. But when it borders on making it fuzzy, it does kind of irk me a little bit. That being said, daylight scenes, I thought there was a lot of detail there. So I did kind of like that. It did kind of have a retro feel of the 90s to it, but we have seen better. So 3 stars for the picture quality, which is a good score. The audio?
Yeah, that was okay. There was only the one option, I think.
Yeah.
But it was okay, wasn't it? It was all right.
Yeah, I have no qualms with it. I think it fulfilled its purpose.
4 stars for the audio.
Okay. And the subtitles, they were quite good, weren't
they? Yeah. I thought they were pretty spot on. I think though they were a bit quick in a few places, that was all. So we're scoring the subtitles 4 stars.
Okay, that's not bad. Availability, how are we doing, Chaz?
At the time we filmed this, they were still on pre-orders for full alerts. So hopefully by the time this video's up, they should be being sent out. But if you purchase directly from Eureka, it's $16.99, and also available from Terracotta and Amazon at $17.99.
Right, so plenty of options there then, and we will put some purchase links in the description for you. Yeah, that's great. Well, we'd like to thank everybody again that has subscribed to the channel. Making it over 400 was a real milestone for us, and we really appreciate, you know, each and every one of you. We've been so pleased to achieve that, and yeah, just overall really. Thank you to everybody who doesn't subscribe but still views, because you know you're just as important as well to us, and important to the success of the channel. And we would like to ask, if you did enjoy this review, please let us know. And you know what I'm going to say, hit the like button. That helps us out, it helps the channel out, and it lets us know if we're doing a good job, you know. And if we're not doing a good job, let us know, hit the dislike button, or leave us a comment, or contact us at hongkongblu-rays@gmail.com. Hopefully we'll see you guys next time on the next review. We look forward to seeing you then. That's all guys, be true and buy the blue.